QMobile Noir Z8 is the best that QMobile already put on the market in the price range in which it operates, and, finally, the brand began to focus on the inclusion of Qualcomm processors in their devices. The QMobile Noir Z8 has an IPS screen of 5 inches, with a HD resolution of 720 x 1280 pixels, enough for a good viewing experience. It has a quad-core SoC, consisting of a 410 ms M8916 Snapdragon quad-core 1.2 GHz Cortex-A53 processor, and comes with 2 GB of RAM and 16 GB of internal storage. This smartphone allows the use of 2 SIM cards, micro and nano yes, or the use of a micro SIM card and a micro SD to increase the storage capacity up to 64 GB. Comes with the 4.4.4 version of Android integrated KitKat and a new interface. The QMobile Noir Z8 is available in colors of black/gray, white/gold, black/green and black/orange. The two cameras, though a bit slow to capture, manage to very good results, and the main has 13 megapixels and the secondary with 5 megapixels. Let's talk about hardware and design. The various models of smartphones of QMobile have improved substantially in terms of design and build quality, and this QMobile Noir Ridge is no exception. Very light and thin, has a dimension of 143 x 72 x 7.5 mm and weighs 125 grams. It is neither intended to be the thinnest and lightest smartphones, but its dimensions make it very ergonomic. 5-inch display, with protective Corning Gorilla Glass 3, is based on a plastic structure, with metallized side. These are side that distinguish the various color options. In which case the black model can come in gray, under review, green or orange, and in the case of blank template, these metallized side come in gold. On the left side is not included any button, and on the right are the volume and power buttons. Upon entry is found for the 3.5 mm headphone and below the microphone and micro USB port. At the front, above the display come the light and proximity sensors, the notification LED, small and whose light is not very strong, something which pleased me, is still. At the speaker and the camera of 5 megapixels. Screen below does not come any button. The back cover, removable, is made of plastic which appears to be covered with a kind of pile fabric. This texture, and come included in the back cover, also extends slightly wings. Although in this case time analysis did not suffer any damage, I fear that the corners and edges, this texture go disappearing. Also in the back is the camera of 13 megapixels and LED flash, the inscription QMobile brand and the main speaker. The location of the speaker is not the best, since when the QMobile is mounted on a sound surface out quite stuffy. The top of the speaker there is a small ledge, which supposedly served to avoid this situation but actually serves no purpose. When removing the cover has access to slots for SIM cards and the micro SD card, which occupies the same place as the nano SIM card. The battery, which also has access, even if not removable, is 2420 mAh. Let's talk about cameras of this phone. The QMobile Noir Z8 comes with a main camera 13 megapixels that relies on the assistance of a LED flash. The front camera follows the trend of selfies and comes with 5 megapixels. Both cameras allow the normal catch with autofocus or manual, with HDR or detection and face enhancement. It is also possible to select different color effects, and white balance, and thereafter, all of which can be edited by a specific publisher. The main camera allows for video capture up to 1080p at 30 fps, while the front allows recording up to 720p at 30 fps also. Despite the capture time is a little long, the end result of the photos is quite satisfactory, and the front camera exceeds expectations in both environments as good in low light. The battery of QMobile Noir Z8 is 2420 mAh, which guarantees a good battery life. Cannot be considered to be a positive or negative factor, it is normal for such equipment. today. A day and a half is the average usage time that this battery allows the user. The downside is that the loading time is a bit slow. The findings concerning the battery life relate to normal everyday use I gave you during the analysis time. This use includes conditions such as the brightness at least. Most of the time only set to the external environment with sunlight, Wi-Fi always connected as well as the location and synchronization. Mobile data were connected only at times when there was no Wi-Fi coverage. To these conditions should be added 30 minutes of web surfing, email query, view social networking, playing music through Spotify, capture few pictures and about 30 minutes daily calls. On days with a less intensive use was reached to end the day with 75% of the battery, which shows that for those who give your smartphone a less intensive use than described above, it is perfectly possible to achieve the 2 full days. Verdict: the QMobile has been growing very sustained and evolution is notorious perfectly followed the trends of the market that does not stop. The QMobile Noir Z8 proved, throughout a very fluid analysis equipment, capable of performing any task with ease. Battery life is also quite good, the normal of most Android smartphones today. The 5-inch screen, although only have a resolution of 720 x 1280 pixels, has a definition and a reproduction of very good colors. The brightness setting is not the best, especially on the lower level, for me still a little strong, but in the external environment, with direct sunlight, maximum brightness is sufficient for perfect viewing. The 2 camera can quite good results despite the capture time be a little exaggerated, which reduces the capture of moving images. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe to channel, like and share this video as it helps a lot. See you in the next one.